Okay, so I'm going to show you how I installed Vivado 2024.1. So you're going to go to the Xilinx website and download the Adaptive SoC's Unified Installer. It's around 175 gigabytes. The Petalytics installer and the BSP kit for the KR260 starter kit. I also downloaded the SOM, but it's fine. So copy these files and then copy them to a directory in your WSL. Extract the tar.gz file. Here you can see all the files in that directory and run x setup. Now I did this all on a fresh WSL installation, so it should work for you. But if you have any issues with X, put a comment down below. So here it just has some warnings. Note that Ubuntu 24 is not supported, but you should be able to get it to work. So I pick Vitus. That's the top option. No Vivado. Just let's go for the free option here. All right, I click next. Then no real changes over here in these settings. I click next. A bunch of agreements. This is annoying. You have to scroll down. Now that you have to have a directory called /tools and you have to be able to write to it. Now I'm installing this as myself. Username John, not John's. So I have to go to /sudo mkdir/tools. Type in my sudo password. Then I go into tools and I make another directory. What is it called? Xilinx, capital X. And Unix, don't forget, it's case sensitive. So we're going to type, I'm thinking right now, should I chmod the tools directory? Oh, got a sudo. No, I don't think this will be enough, but let's see anyway. So basically, I made the tools directory world readable and executable. I'm not sure if that's enough for me as a regular user to make a directory. No, it's not. Okay, let's try again. Let's pick the / directory. Let's double click on tools. Open, still doesn't like it. Okay, let's put /Xilinx. Still doesn't like it. Okay, let's go back. Let's go into the tools directory. Make it 777, why not? And then let's make a directory Xilinx ls-l. Okay, writable by user John. So we have to go back, pick the parent directory. We're just trying to make the error go away. We pick tools, okay. It keeps popping up windows in the top left. I hate that. Click open. All right, now we're ready. Just click install and let it run. It took 76 minutes on my machine, which is a Asus NUC 15J&K. All right, thank you. Okay, so now Vivado has been installed. So here's what we do. The first thing we do is we check if it's in our path. It's not. So you source the Vivado settings file. Tools, Xilinx, Vivado 2024, settings 64.sh. We can start Vivado, but this is going to be running inside WSL. Look at that, we got an error. This is a locale error. I've seen this a million times before. So basically it says you have to edit this file and uncomment, your region. So for me, it's English US UTF-8. Now this file is owned by root, so we'll type sudo vim locale gen US. We want this one. All right, let's try again. It said uncomment. Oh, then we have to do sudo locale gen. Okay. Probably updates it. Okay, so now it's complaining about a system dependency. No problem. libtinfo. So it's saying libtinfo does not have this file. Which what we have to do basically is look at the version of libtinfo to see if that version has that or if it depends on it. But we could be smart and just Google it. Cannot open shared object. To resolve apt get update. There it is. Just install libtinfo5. So let's do that. We're in the Xilinx shop. Let's get rid of it. Uh-oh. It did say run sudo apt update first, however. Oops. Okay. I don't see anything for libtinfo. Other Linux distributions. Okay, so here what they're saying is libtinfo5 is not available, but libtinfo6 is available. So they're saying make a symbolic link from 6 to 5, so that way your system thinks 5 is installed, even though it's really pointing to version 6. So we could try that. Let me stop the video. I'm going to Google this a little more. Okay, so it looks like we could just download the package directly. So you see over here, it downloads it directly from Ubuntu. ChatGPT says the same thing. It probably took it from that page over there. But ChatGPT also includes this instruction. It says to run fix install. Well, I saw it somewhere. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to wget, which downloads the file. We're going to go here. All right. 98K. It should fail. I think it did fail. That doesn't look like a file to me. Let me try it anyway. All right, it did. It's okay. Run Vivado again. Okay, it looks like it's working this time. And it worked. Let me bring everything to the screen. Okay, this is cool. So now, let's see, can we create a project? Let's see what it has. All right, oh, slash tools. How about we go home, John. Do not specify sources. Let's see what boards. Let's see if it has any of the RDs or the KR260. Very nice. Let's try RD Z7. Doesn't have the vigilant boards. That's fine. We're gonna hit the refresh boards. This takes some time, so let's see how long it's gonna take. I believe what's happening is that it's cloning a bunch of Git repositories right now. It's not like one big repository, it just clones a bunch, and then it checks every single branch and every single, I don't know, something. So that's why it takes a long time, even though it's not a lot of data that it's going to download. Okay, I own the RDZ720, so I can say download. I also own the RDA7. I own both of these, the 35 and the 100. I originally bought the 35 and then saw I wanted to make bigger projects, so I bought the bigger one. And I also own this board right here, which is I'm going to make a lot of my demos using this one because it has a 10 gigabit connection. Let's see, does it have VC707? Yes, it does. Wow, look at that. I also own this board. In the Genesis, I have this one and this one. This one's for sale. It doesn't have a 10 gigabit connection because I wanted to figure that out. Okay, so how about we just type Z7, take this one, and we go next. Only thing is whenever a window pops up, it goes to the top left of my screen. I'm sure that's a setting, but it's okay. So the basic flow, right? Create block design. In the beginning, I used to rename it and this and that, but then I realized it's just easier to let it pick the default. You go here, you go zinc. Here's the cool thing, you just click on board and you can drag whatever components you want. Sometimes, depending on the board, you can even drag the DDR. Okay, anyway, that's enough. Vivado 2024.1 is up and it's running in WSL. Thank you for watching. The next video will be Linux. And the goal is to take Zinc projects from here for RD-A7, Z7, or the Kriya KR260 robotic starter kit, run Linux on it. And finally, to debug a C++ application from Vitus in Linux via Linux. Thank you.